damn, everybody pregnant on this show, and that's kind of boring. I'm just like, y'all didn't know y'all was gonna be on this show. Why the hell y'all pregnant? She did not hold herself accountable. I cannot stand a not hold yourself accountable ass. You are the common denominator. Get her out of there. Hi, welcome to another episode of the That's Scary with Melanie P podcast. I'm your girl, Melanie P. I dropped a video earlier today about the white privilege of it all. And, I didn't want to just do two toxic kind of videos back to back. Not toxic, but, I wanted to kind of come on here with something light. Wags on Netflix premiered this weekend. And I'm very excited. There are going to be more episodes. They posted like the first, 8 episodes. I watched all of them back to back. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I think that it is definitely a good watch. I was very entertained. If you watch the Wags, what was it? The first original Wags. It was a little bit different from the original Wags that was showing on E. The original Wags that showed on E kind of gave more of an inside look of the day-to-day life of a wag. And then also there were white women. Like white women was on the cast. It was a really diverse cast. And this isn't really given that, and we'll get to that. I'm gonna go down each girl, talk about her, what she gave on these first couple of episodes, and we're going to get into it. Before I get started, make sure you hit that subscribe button, join the Melanie P family and community. It's a safe space over here. The water is fine. And let's get into it, y'all. So I'm starting with the mean girl herself, Sharelle Rosado. Now, ain't nothing y'all can do, ain't nothing y'all can say, ain't nothing she can do so far that can make me hate this lady. I love me some Sharelle Rosado. I have always liked Sharelle Rosado because to me, she gave a little bit different energy than some of the other women. Some of the other like celebrity bad bitch kind of women. I know y'all not gonna agree with that. And I feel like this first couple of episodes kind of made me feel like she's going back or trying to like be like what I thought she was different from, if that makes sense. But I don't care. I like her. She's a boss bitch. She is how like all these kind of shows have like that main girl. She's the main girl, and I don't know. I like her. They called her a mean girl, and I'm not even gonna cap with y'all. She gave Mean Girl. She gave Mean Girl. She really, really did. I'm gonna be honest with you. Even though I like her and I, fuck with her, I did not like how she came from a Rick Ross baby mama. Like, I really didn't like that. I thought it was a bit much. I thought it was hypocritical. I thought she was being very hypocritical. She don't know that lady. I mean, there are a lot of blurbs out there about her and about Chad and about their wedding, about their relationship. But nobody's coming at her like that. So I didn't like that. And I understood, I'm not gonna cap, I understood why people were calling her a mean girl. Like she came out swinging. Like she came out swinging. She really, really did. I am hoping that is because maybe of direction from the producer, like, because it was a bit much. She did kind of scale back as the episodes went on. She apologized for Rick Ross's baby mama. The stuff with her and the white girl with the whole abortion and stuff like that. I don't know. I mean, I thought she looked great. I thought she, I don't know. I enjoyed her. Like, I really enjoyed her. I enjoy her because she's a boss bitch. And I hate that kind of term, honestly, but she is definitely a boss bitch. She has an amazing job. She had an amazing fiance. She is about her money. She's about her paper. She's successful. She's not only successful, but what I love about her, and it's not just from these first couple of episodes, it's from Selling Tampa when she was on her original show. Like, she, to me, is a kind of girl who definitely want to see other Black people and Black businesses win. And I truly like that about her. I think she has been consistent with her. Her and Ashley definitely had a look. I like them together. They're a duo. They both kind of give that confident, mean girl-esque energy, but the show needs them. Like, if Sharelle wasn't being the quote unquote mean girl and kind of starting this drama, I don't even know if we would have successful episodes. And being that she already had a Netflix show that was canceled, not only canceled, but honestly, everybody I know who watched it loved it, and it was canceled. So at the end of the day, you got to do what you got to do to secure the bag. She probably knew that her and Chad wasn't going to make it. So she did what she had to do. Like, at the end of the day, I don't think that her and Rick Ross baby mama was gonna be friends. Our friends will ever be friends. So what does she have to lose? She got a job, she got kids, she got bills. Next, we have Miranda Johnson, girl. Ooh, Miranda is the youngest member of the WAGs group, and on again, off again, girlfriend of rapper Kodak Black. Now, I meant to Google him because I hope he not who I think he is. Let me just make sure. Kodak Black. Please don't let this be who I think it is. Oh my God. I didn't know who Kodak Black was. I had a feeling of who I thought he was, and I didn't want to confirm it, and I just did, and it seems like a really good match to me. She, in the first couple episodes, she went to jail. Her and Kodak Black have a lot of drama. A lot of hood drama. I ain't gonna lie. They got a lot of hood drama. When I see people putting big ass rapper chains on little babies, that's all I need to see. It's giving real ghetto, real hood. I don't like it. It was just too much. She's not my cup of tea. Neither is Kodak Black. She's not really giving a lot to me on the show. I think that, she ain't even really a wag. Well, I guess she is a girlfriend. I don't know, but I don't know. I feel like she was just too hood for me. She's just too hood for me. Period, point blank. I don't really got much to say about her. I feel like she wasn't even on all the episodes. I'm really getting tired of these wigs with the baby hair and the glue at the front. Like, it's just not my cup of tea. Everybody kind of has that same look. Everybody is wearing the same look. Everybody has the wig with the baby hair and the glue, and I'm actually getting tired of it. And she just gives every other girl you see on Instagram, just kind of a hood chick, period, point blank. Now, my girl Ashley, I love me some Ashley. I love Ashley. Ashley is the only original wag from the original WAGs show on E. Now, I love her. I love that her and her husband are still together. They in love. They have a beautiful, beautiful family. She is married to ex-Miami Dolphin football player Philip Wheeler. Ashley is a dedicated mother of 2 boys. But now that Philip has retired, he's happy to be the house husband. Ashley recently joined Sharelle's brokerage as a top earning agent alongside Miranda. I did not know that. Where she works with several high-profile celebrity clients, including Tiana Taylor. Now, I don't follow her, I don't think, on social media. I thought that she wasn't a real realtor. I thought she was just doing this for the show, but I stand corrected. Anyway, she's an amazing addition to the show. Definitely needed. I definitely wish her and Danielle from the original WAGs was still friends. It would be amazing to have Danielle on this show. It would be amazing to have Danielle back, even if not on the show, them as friends. I love their friendship. Ashley spoke about the decline and the ultimate end of her and Danielle's friendship on her Humble Baddies podcast that she has with Sharelle. And it was sad. I mean, honestly, it's not a new story. These are common in friendships. And I saw a bit of it play out on the original WAGs. It seemed like maybe Danielle got a little bit jealous of Ashley and they just kind of separated, or whatever the case might be. Been there, done that. So I know that has to be hurtful, but she's an amazing person on the show. I love how she has Sharelle's back. Libra loyalty, you know what it gives. Like, I just love someone who is like a friend who's loyal to a friend. Period, point blank. I love her. I think she's great. I love how she has Sharelle's back. She, for her to be little, you know what I'm saying? Real tiny girl, as far as like weight wise, but she was military, and her and Sharelle were both military, and now they're both real estate. They both work in real estate. So I thoroughly enjoyed her. she keep it a buck. Like she don't, she ain't scared. She ain't never scared. She just, wife with her husband, child, her fine husband, her beautiful large mansion, her beautiful kids. Shit. I mean, she is the dream that we all want. You know what I'm saying? Alexis Studemeyer. Now, Alexis Studemeyer, she was previously married to basketball legend and Olympian Amar Studemeyer. Am I saying that right? Alexis is adjusting to life as a divorcee. Together, the longtime former couple built a legacy, including an expansive real estate portfolio, fashion influence, charity work, etc. How do I feel about her? I will say this. She is the what's the girl name from Housewives? She is the Cynthia Bailey of this show. She is the Cynthia Bailey of this show. 100%. She is definitely the Cynthia Bailey of the show. Very safe, very middle ground, everybody friend. To me, it's like pick a side. I get it. I guess we all like every one of these shows need a Cynthia Bailey, I guess. And in the beginning, I will say I'm really not a fan of her style, like her aesthetic. Her clothes, I'm not a fan of the colorful hair. I'm just not. I think she's an amazing person. I think she has a very amazing spirit. She was just the nucleus and the neutral of the girl group. Especially being that she has a show with Ashley and Sharelle, I wanted her to be more so Team Sharelle, Team Ashley. I don't know. I feel like she kind of hovered that fence until the white girl came for her in the end. Then she had something to say. But I enjoy her story. I will say that. I definitely enjoy her story. She's not a carbon cutout like all the other women. She has a different style, and she has a different story. And her story seems to be like a whole lot more pure than some of the other stories, just to keep it a buck. I love how her and her husband get along, or her ex-husband co-parent and get along. They still have a beautiful family. I love seeing her date that guy. Very nice guy. Like, very, very nice guy, very attractive guy, he seemed respectful. I love their little dates. I love their dates. I thought it was really, really good to see. I enjoy her story. So I like seeing her on the show, period, point blank. Now here go my boo, Portia Borto. She is married to retired world champion boxer Andre Berto. For the past 5 years, Portia is a real estate agent and runs a growing lifestyle empire. Bad bitches, good mom. I love her. Never knew who she was until this show. I love me some Portia. I always love a good Portia. I love her. I loved how she's an example of being loyal. Like, she is Sharelle's friend, period, point blank. So when her and the Barbie girl or the white girl was kind of like when Sharelle was having beef with the other girls, she was like, you know what? That's my friend, child. So I can't mess with you. And that kind of does sound childish, but I don't know. I like that kind of loyalty because you know what? If you're that loyal to me, I know that I can trust you and that you're not going to be around people talking shit about me, period, point blank. But I loved her. I loved her personality. I loved her family. I loved her husband. I love how he like spoke, poured into her. I love how their family is growing. He seems excited. He's excited about her endeavors. Like, I love when a man is supportive of his woman in all her businesses. Even if she had 10 businesses, he seems to ride for his wife and be so supportive of every little endeavor that she has. And I love it. I saw recently on Behind the Lights podcast, the girl was saying that in relationships, there's a rock and there's a star. And that is some real shit. Somebody told y'all, all my curls fell from earlier. Ugh. That's some real shit. Like, you can't have two stars. You can't have two rocks. You gotta be a rock and it gotta be a star. And she even further said, which I agree with, let the man be the rock. You be the rock. I be the star. You know what I'm saying? You be the rock. What is a rock? A rock is a heavy, hard, solid, can't break protection type situation. Don't try to be the star. Be the rock. And I love that. There's a rock and a star. I love it. But anyway, I love Portia. I loved her husband. I love her on the show. Damn, everybody pregnant on this show, and that's kind of boring. She pregnant, the Barbie pregnant, the other girl pregnant, and I'm just like, y'all didn't know y'all was gonna be on this show. Why the hell y'all pregnant? So that's kind of boring. Speaking of the Barbies, Sade Vanessa, she's engaged to NFL star Robbie Chosen Anderson. Sade splits her time between running a swimwear company and building her brand as a TV and podcast host and media personality. I didn't know that. I never heard of her. The couple, who are expecting their first child, have been together for 9 years and planning to celebrate their longtime love with a glittering wedding. And if she wasn't busy enough, so I guess this kind of tells us, because this is on the Netflix page, I guess they do end up getting engaged or married. How do I feel about Sade? First of all, she's beautiful. Beautiful brown queen right there. You know, you can't take that away from her. You know, she stood toe-to-toe with Sharelle. You know, I mean, she stood toe-to-toe with Sharelle. She's the youngest girl out the group. I think that they were saying that whoever her husband or her fiance is, he's very like popular in the NFL situation, and that other women tend to be jealous, or other men, women, whoever, tend to be jealous of him, if I remember that correctly. I don't know. I mean, the only thing that sticks out to me about her is the fact that she did kind of stand 10 toes down with the head, you know, with Sharelle, and I respect that. I thought that the mean girl stuff was a bit much, but at the end of the day, I feel like it made Sharelle respect her. I think she came in and she demanded respect. You know, she did what Rick Ross' baby mama probably should have done. I get the sense from her, here are the differences. Barbie Sade don't care if y'all fuck with her or not. I get the sense that Rick Ross' baby mama actually wants to belong to this group and be a part of the group. And understandably, because, you know, they kind of like went in on her. Sharelle started it and everybody kind of followed. And they did go in on her. That had to be lonely and it had to hurt, you know. She looks really different from everybody else. You know, she's really is she the only like brown skin girl? Might be. But yeah, Sade's cool. I mean, you know, she pregnant, y'all. So what is she gonna give? She can't drink, she can't have fun, she can't party. So it's like everybody got pregnant, you know, boo. Stoney Livingston, who is Rick Ross's baby mama. That's what she is. She is the mother of Rick Ross's first child. While her relationship with Rick Ross has been filled with ups and downs, she feels most level-headed of all. She feels like she's the most level-headed of all his children's mothers. She has a boutique in Miami, and I didn't even know this until the show, is that she had a sex tape, I guess, with Rick Ross or somebody, and 50 Cent ended up putting it out there, you know, whatever. Can I just be honest when it comes to her? If you have a fashion brand, I want to look at you and see your whole aesthetic, and I want to wear that, buy that, know where you get your clothes from. You know, I want to see how you dress, how you do your hair, and that would make me want to go to your page and go to your boutique and buy clothes. But I thought this whole fast fashion, we love good fast fashion, but hers really gave rainbow, like it gave Rainbow or Forever 21. I wasn't here for it. She's very short. She seems to be very short compared to everybody else, and it just looks weird. I can't even lie, like short people give me the creep sometimes, especially when you're standing next to tall people. It just looks weird. I gotta work on that, because that's awful. That's really, really awful, and that's kind of, you know, heightism or whatever, but she's just so short and little and stout. Ugh. But yeah, her and Sharelle, you know, to her defense, I think Sharelle came off way too hard on her. I didn't like it, but that was opportunity for Stoney to demand respect, and I don't think she did. I think in the beginning, she kind of just cowered it down to Sharelle, but Sharelle was dead wrong. And you know what? Honestly, even though I fuck with Sharelle, if I was Stoney and Sharelle came up to me like that, ain't no way I'm about to back down over something stupid as something that you heard about me in the blogs. Like, Stoney could have came harder. You know, I feel like Stoney ended up attempting to come hard towards the last couple of episodes, but girl, like, where was that energy when Sharelle was, I mean, Sharelle, I love her, I fuck with her, but Sharelle was just doing too much. And I feel like Stoney could have nipped that in the bud on a first token, and she didn't. They are beefing now. Whatever. She's just so short. Keita Hill, not much to say about her. She might be the girl who's married to the popular NFL player. She's pregnant. She's boring. I think she might have showed up on a couple of episodes. She was a waste to me of a person. Now, as it relates to what I thought Wags was going to be, meaning the initial Wags that was on E, she would fit good with those girls. She just seems very boring. Her mama seemed a little bit too involved. I don't think she gave anything, and she's not very memorable to me, so I'm gonna skip on by her. Jules Goddard, ain't no way. Jules Goddard is known as Yes Jules on social. Jules is a marketing maven and ex-fiance of NFL player Duke Riley, with whom she shares a daughter. Growing up in foster care, Jules was determined to make a name for herself and an impact in her community at a young age. A Miami staple, she is now the founder and CEO of 1AM Creative Agency, a Forbes recognized marketing and entertainment company with a client list that includes Puma, Travis Scott, Beats by Dre, and boasts a creative marketing agency, digital radio station, management company, and record label. She most recently worked with Yee at Yeezy as marketing director for the rollout of his latest album, Vultures. Now, I gotta see who this ex-husband of hers is. Certainly he's black. Let's see. Duke Riley, NFL. Riley. He black. Yep. Is he black? He fine though. Oh my God. Oh, he not black. Maybe he is black. I don't know. Maybe he not black. I don't know what he is. He look like he biracial. So okay, my bad. I guess he's biracial. I don't know. But anyway, how do I truly feel? How do I truly feel about Jules? Jules had a lot of mouth. Jules had a lot of drama. And here's my real raw opinion about that fight scene with her and the black girl. Should she have walked away? Yes. Are you going to give her grace at this black-owned establishment with this black girl group? No, we not. But if I'm looking at that fight and I'm remembering it correctly, number one, she should have walked away. I do feel like she started that fight. Now, I really hope y'all are going to be with me on this. The black girl had all the smoke for her when she was at another table. But when the black girl came back over there, she wasn't saying nothing. So I was like, and then for her not to say nothing, it left the door wide open for this dude to say that she called her a racist. And I don't think she called her a racist. I don't know. I don't think, I was surprised at how quiet she was when the girl came and sat down. Maybe she was just more so disgusted that she was sitting there. But I feel like if y'all gonna call her over there, then they calling her over there because you had stuff to say. You brought the smoke. You brought the information to the table. So, I mean, if you didn't want her to be over there, then you should have said something. At the end of the day, I'm rooting for everybody black. And I get the point of her not coming into, I can see both sides. And this is the Libra, okay? On the one side, on my black side, I can see how, girl, you are in a black group. Now here's the thing. Let me just reverse there. There seems to be a lot of conversation about her saying anti-black stuff, maybe using the N-word, saying racist things. And then her bringing the guy around to the beach party that was known for saying the N-word. That really just put the nail in the coffin for me. So now I'm thinking about all that. I don't give her no grace. Do I think that that Sharelle was being shady by asking her if she wanted kids? Ugh. Me and Sharelle are both Libras, and that's nothing I would ever do unless I started saying unless I was mad at you or didn't like you. But even if I was mad at you or didn't like you, that's awful. I think that they were at a table discussing kids, and it just possibly just came up. I don't know. I'm just not on Jules' side. You know, that's a period hard stop for me. I didn't like her energy. She brought the drama. She was very much not being held accountable. She did not hold herself accountable. I cannot stand a not hold yourself accountable ass person. Girl, you fighting as a grown woman, and then you come into a charity and starting drama there. Like, you are the common denominator. Get her out of there. Is all I gotta say. I enjoyed Wags. I definitely enjoyed Wags. I still fuck with my girl, my Libra sister, Sharelle. I really hope her and Chad get back together. I hope that her and Chad get back together. I do. Okay. Let's get into this before I end. Her and Chad. I'm really blushing. I hate to keep talking about being a Libra because I be joking most of the time, but just knowing what a Libra woman is like, and let me see what Chad's zodiac sign is. Let me see. Chad Ocho Cinco zodiac. Oh Lord. Let me see. It looks like he's a Capricorn. Oh Lord. I don't know shit about them Capricorns, child. I haven't had the best experiences with them, honestly. I don't know. Not the best, but I haven't had the most memorable. I'll say that. He probably more so he gives me Sagittarius energy. And I say that because I love how him and Sharelle, I love their back and forth banter. I think Sharelle is kind of, I think she reminds me of myself. She reminds me of myself. You know, she can be the homeboy, but she can still be the freak in the sheets and the sexy girl, you know? I go down and play basketball with you, and then so yeah, like, I think I like their banter. Women like her, I'm assuming, or women like me and her, you need a non-cheating Chad. Now, that kind of goes against the whole rock and a star because both of them trying to be stars. And maybe this is the toxic, no, I'm not toxic. Maybe this is the naive in me. Because if I saw Chad out and he wasn't like a superstar, but he was a regular person with his same personality, would I think that that'd be a good partner? Nah. I would never think that somebody like Chad could be faithful. I really wouldn't. And if I did get with him, I would get with him hoping he would, but knowing in the back of my mind that there's a good chance that he might not be. And I would have to reconcile, is it worth it to me? And a Libra is very territorial. Don't mess with my man. Don't mess with my family. Don't mess with my friends. So maybe they're not a good match. Ugh. My prayer is that Chad matures and that he gets all that dirty, lusty, cheating filth out of his mind and spirit, but he just don't give me that. Unless he the kind of guy that he'll be ready to settle down, and by settle down, I mean be faithful when he's 55. Maybe 60, 65. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, let me know your thoughts on what you are feeling about the WAG first couple of episodes. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you get my ebook, okay? I have an ebook link in the description about the playbook for cohabitation. It is the ultimate playbook that you definitely need if you are in a relationship, if you're prepping for a relationship, if you're engaged, if you're thinking about potentially moving in with someone. When I tell you, I give 100% guarantee that this is a necessary book. I am not playing. If I would have had, I needed this book. This book covers it. This book is perfect. I ain't even gonna lie. I can't even guess. This book is perfect. Then also make sure you hit that other link if you support the show and get your NAMA, okay? There is a bunch of NAMA options. There's Euphoria, like there is for, a little bit of an energy boost. There's Euphoria for sleep, for energy, for calm, for, all types of stuff, for turn up, and the buzz drops, y'all. My buzz drops are in my car because I was drinking those, which is awful. But I have bought the Elevate ones. I love the Elevate. Think I'll never wanna do it. Anyway, I love the Elevate. Those are my favorites. But then I also love the energy and I love the buzz drop. So I don't know. It's very difficult. Anyway, Click that link and get your $5 off. It typically is delivered in the same week. So listen, don't say I didn't tell you. I will see you guys on the next episode.